Okay, this is for the run Arose by Any Other Name, and I'm just going to ask people to go down the line and say their Discord name and character name, and if they're okay with me recording.
Envious Shadow, Sour, and Violet.
Angstrom, Cottontail, we're good to go.
Chopper Sniper, Starlight, A-OK.
Murphy, or not Murphy, Jesus. Trash Panda of Thorns, okay.
Okay. Flatline does not exist. Flatline is a ghost of my table I cannot get rid of. Isn't he to all of
That
us?
old yeah.
Okay. So, starting off, Thorn, you and Starling have both done rolls. Okay. You guys have about 5-ish hours before the meet. I didn't put a time down. Assume he sent you a time. Shorty's, it's downtown. I can get you the exact address. Okay, it's going to be on, holy crap, I love this freaking address, 2222 2nd Avenue of downtown Seattle.
What rating?
What rating?
Yeah.
In 1 second. I closed the map for some stupid reason.
Good job.
I'm very good at doing that sort of thing. I love this new map. I can search by locations because I use real life locations. Okay, yeah. That is going to be in... Oh gosh, I have trouble with colors. It's probably an A zone? It's full on downtown Seattle. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
sure
it's near the library, it's...
Okay.
Full on downtown. It's a couple blocks from where the arcology is. That really drove down a couple attraction for a bit. And this is a bar, primarily. It stands out in that it's been around for a while now, and its whole kind of gimmick is it has a bunch of old pinball machines, old arcade games. Like, the tables themselves are repurposed and relayed and positioned pinball tables that no longer function. But, like, you're eating all over that design. They do have food there too, but it's mostly bars, and even though it's named Shorty's, it is not actually run by dwarves. It is a commonly asked question.
Alright. Do I recognize the name Porky? It's been a while, so I can't remember whether I know this or not.
The name doesn't sound familiar to you. It doesn't sound like this is a given name.
Yeah. Alright. Then Sarah is just gonna get directions from her fixer, not worry too much about what he's wearing, because she never does, and head on down with the goal of being 15 minutes early. Primarily just so she's not late.
Perfect. Not being late is good. I was trying to go to my notes and I accidentally went to your notes. Ah, all my stuff disappeared. Okay. So you're trying to get there about 15 minutes early. You've got a parachute dart, right? Okay. Cottontail, about when are you trying to get there? About 15 before?
Yep, and can I roll palming to try to palm my knife and pistol?
Yes, you can.
Jokes. My knife isn't restricted.
It's pretty casual. Is you're not dressing up fancy. This is more of a, you know, you're headed home from work or something. It's a way more casual bar, mixed clientele. It is in a nicer area, but it's like tourists go there kind of thing. Like, oh look, it's an arcade bar. That's cool. I'm gonna waste way too much money here. You know, people doing that sort of thing. What knife? What pistol?
Oh, I just have a common knife and a Ares Crusader too. It's like the
No,
knife's
no.
going.
What knife? As in, I'm gonna roll against those, but those are
it so well.
very good rolls.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And Thorn, you're also 15 minutes before. Is there anything you want to do?
No, Third will come. He's going to be wearing his Ares Industrious, just kind of look like he's stopping by after work. So he'll get a drink, play a couple games while he waits.
Yep, it's just pretty standard pinball. Are you going to like thump the machine?
For funsies, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh boy.
Thorn will resonant veil the machine.
Oh, by
so
the
that
way,
anytime
I meant like when you're
a-
playing pinball and you like smack the side of the machine to get the ball to go where you want it to go. You're gonna actually like res veil the machine.
Yeah.
They're mostly mechanical.
Yeah. Well, if it's mechanical, then he's not gonna bother. And so, yeah, it's a big pinball.
Like they do have electronic sensors in them, but a pinball machine, it's got a lot of physical switches in it. I know way too much about pinball machines. I got obsessed with them at one point. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're pinball. You're not going to win any money on it anyway. It's just fun to play. You actually managed to find one of them that's a Neil the Barbarian themed one. So that's fun. Starling, you're going to get there 10 minutes before, you said?
Yep. And I did roll fashion.
Yeah, it's mostly like touristy, casual. It's
Okay. Yeah, she'll probably wear like one of the. Yeah, she'll probably like a. She'll probably wear a t-shirt, jeans, tennis shoes, have nice fuzzy red headphones. Actual disguise.
I'm judging her, but that's okay.
Look, she has fuzzy mage cuffs too. She's a lot of fuzzy things.
I'm avoiding jokes.
Oh, it's not the best, but well, it's fine. Just
Anyone else disguising up?
Nope.
Okay, then Thorn, Cottontail, Sour. I don't think any of you have run together.
No, I don't think so.
I know Starling and Cottontail have a couple times at this point. God, your other name is Violet Hopper? Sorry. I never noticed that one.
Yeah.
I hate you. So, you all show up around the same time. It's not like, it's evening, but it's like 7. People are probably just leaving their offices, and the tourists are probably out at the nicer places getting dinner. The business will pick up in like an hour or so. But it's not super, super crowded right now. Like, you get a couple people in there. Most of them are hanging out the machines. The bartender looks to be about a middle-aged orcish man. And I can get a few pictures of the place that I'm totally not stealing off of Google.
While I'm rocking up, so I was just gonna like head on in and look around. She'll probably play with any of the machines because she tends to break these things. But she'll watch other people play, and she's sort of like the young sprite kind of girl. She's got like pure white hair now, though. She's just wearing like a vest and clothes. I'll drop pictures to game chat.
In-game chat, I'm putting a couple pictures of the place. Oh, there's also clown things hanging from the ceiling.
Clown things?
Yeah, like puppets.
Oh.
Like old-fashioned. Don't ask me why. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Coney Island themed place.
Okay, yeah, so she's just gonna like take a fancy and like these puppets and like look at them, and she's mostly just spectating and having a look around more than anything, and minding her own business.
Okay. Everyone else?
Until it's gonna get started on the free drinks.
Okay. They're gonna ask if you want to start a tab.
If I want to start
Offer
what?
a tab, like they offer you an AR record of like how much you've had.
I'm gonna say I believe a gentleman by the name of Porky will be picking up the tab.
And kind of gestures over to another. Gestures like into existence another AR menu. You see, there's already a couple drinks listed on there. And he adds the ones you ordered to that.
Sweet. So I'm gonna get probably like a fruity cocktail, then just like like a Black Russian.
A what?
Black Russian.
I've had White Russian, so I'm assuming it's similar.
I mean, I don't know alcohol. I thought that was a thing. Anyway.
I don't really alcohol either. Okay, yep. Anyone else that you're taking?
Thorn will get a drink at the bar, but he will probably pay his tab. Just
Okay. Starling?
Yeah, I'll show you a quick drink. I'll make the general perception and like a quick make sure section roll for tags and things slipped into the drink. Safe.
There's always tags, but like they're the normal kind. Saying like what you're drinking. And that you drank
Yeah.
it. You drank it? Drank it?
Yeah.
Drank it.
Yeah, just like none slipped into it to track inside.
No, you don't see anything like that. Most of the tables are unoccupied, and it's about 5 minutes before now. Gotten some drinks, and you're all in the bar. If people are looking around, it smells like alcohol.
Okay.
It smells like good alcohol, but it smells like alcohol.
Okay.
Not like industrial smelling. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 5 minutes before the start time. If anyone wants to roll, because you're all in the building, if anyone wants to roll shadow people or Cottontail.
Shadow community?
Yeah. Starling, you definitely will recognize Cottontail.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
if anyone has any dice in any shadow community
He
stuff, they
doesn't
recognize
need
Cottontail.
any dice. He's been on a run. Starling's been on runs with Cottontail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and recently, hell, Sean's
And
even using
you're
the
not
same mask
wearing
from
a
the meat.
disguise.
Yeah, and Starling's using the same mask he wore at the last meet. It's her meat mask.
Yes, you guys probably recognize each other.
Someone would probably pick out Cottontail just by the amount of wear that Cottontail.
Yes, you guys all actually see someone with bunny ears. You see someone with bunny ears. Not cat ears. Cat ears, they would blend in with like a million other people. Yes. Starling would recognize Sour. That's the weird mage person, druid, wild child.
Excuse me, made. What damn medics. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah. Sarah's not going to recognize anyone because she doesn't really know the community that well beyond who she's talked to online, and even then, that's through Nick stuff.
Sour,
Speech to
did you
text.
go inside the building in New Orleans?
Oh yeah. Wait, which building?
The shotgun house where you guys shotgunned a bunch of people.
No, she was on top of the building as
Yes,
a bird.
I was thinking I was remembering you being on top of the building, not inside the building. I just wanted to double check on that one. I think it was only 2 folks went in.
I think it was just
You do not.
Nightingale and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Nightingale and there were too many Z's, and soup, not sour soup. That one threw me off. Okay, so nope, you don't recognize anyone.
Yep.
But you guys do all
Should stand
see someone sitting at one of the tables. He came in like about 2 minutes before meet time. Very large, orcish man with a bit of obvious wear.
Mm. Well, can I do a perception to see whether anyone stands out to me as like a possible person I could be meeting?
Cottontail, you're the one who put stuff on the tab, right?
Yeah.
You see the same AR tab pop up next to this man.
Ooh. I'm gonna go and sit next to him.
And Starling, you would definitely see that.
Yeah.
Thorn as Tad Cottontail is someone who doesn't belong here, and just when you go sit down to meet somebody, he's going to assume that's where he's going.
Okay. And Sour, you definitely do see 3 people, as soon as this guy sits down, stand up from the bar and walk over there. Totally subtle.
Hmm. Well, he's like the person I need to meet there. So Sour's gonna walk over to the table. Well, yeah, we'll skip over to the table. And say, "Hi!"
God, I forgot her voice. I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm broken for a second. He looks up at all of you and he kind of just like double checks to count that yes, there are 4 people here. And turns to the ones with drinks and notices not all of them are on the Starlings and Cottontails and Thorns isn't. Turns to Thorn and I'll pay for that.
That's okay. The first one.
Okay. Kind of, you hear white noise kind of turn on. Not many people in the bar. It's pretty. He's sitting at a table that's in the corner. It kind of seems like there's also not really any machines near him. Well, I'm Porky.
Oh, that's good. I'm Sarah.
That
A pleasure.
his voice kind of hardens a little bit when you say that. That makes sense. Kind of not very happy looking at you. And when he's talking, you hear a clear southern drawl as well.
Hmm.
Sour. He does not like you for some reason.
Not honestly. Yeah. I figure out whether there's something she did now, or whether it just doesn't like her because he doesn't like.
Because he likes people who brush their hair. I know he's harassed,
I love it.
but you harassed him. Okay, I'm way too proud of that one. Look, as I said, this is kind of a rescue mission. I'm not from round these parts. I can't do accents. Please do not ask me to do one. It will go badly.
It's okay. I can't do Starlink either. You're not alone.
I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm part of was part of a group down in New Orleans. And, well, we had a couple longer jobs running, and I thought it was revenge. I thought she'd be dead, but apparently my girlfriend got kidnapped because someone fell in love with her.
Ah.
Wow, that's really unfortunate.
He glares at you, Sour.
Wait. Oh, I remember. Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry.
This is starting to piece together now.
Cottontail's almost ignoring the J, just staring at Sour.
Just gonna glance at her, just, her eyebrows raised a bit.
How much are you offering?
Just a few more notes. I don't really have much connecting me there anymore since my girlfriend got kidnapped and my 3 best friends were horribly and awfully murdered.
That is super bad luck.
I'm sorry. Deep breaths right now. But she was able to reach me. She got a guard to give her a comm or something like that, and she told me she was in Seattle and a bit more. I can pay you guys a little, but, this is another runner we're talking about. You'd want someone to do that for you, right?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I can pay about 8,000 each. I know it's like small amount, especially for kind of flicks between Cottontail and Starling, and pick Starling because Cottontail makes more sense for the bunny character. A character meaning like person. I know you can do way more. How's your drink, by the way? Is it good?
It's fantastic, thank you. And believe me, I've actually worked, and my rent is paid for the month, so I'm
Speak for yourself.
We both just worked for less, Starling.
Alright, well,
No, we got people.
Did we?
It was 14 grand.
Well,
shit,
look,
you're right.
Cottontail can't do math,
This is-
okay?
Listen, Cottontail starts counting on her fingers and, oh yeah!
He's kind of just gonna look at you guys and just sigh. What are you trying to say, Sour?
okay, look, buddy. So, if we take this job and we recover your girlfriend,
I heard quotes around that word.
yeah, there were. I literally did the quote fingers while doing that. Now, you're not gonna do something stupid, right?
Johnny's just gonna eyes, narrow a bit, looking at sound. She'll let her contention.
Like, you're not gonna try anything against the people who recovered your girlfriend last time from a certain operation, right?
So subtle.
We could be talking about anyone. I'm just protecting the Shadowrunners involved in that operation. It could be anyone.
I understand what
Could
a
be
job is.
could be the one person here.
Are you pointing at Cottontail?
Yeah, she does the hand and foot Cottontail.
Darling's just gonna sigh and fight a
Look,
little bit.
I understand what a job is. I understand getting paid for that. I'll count everyone square, okay?
Good. All right. Yeah. Well, what if do you have fish on because wish because you said she was in Seattle, but if she's giving you more info, I need to have time before I accept.
And how quickly do you want this done? I mean, obviously, the sooner the better. So, I've
Once
there's
you-
a bit of info you might know.
Once you retrieve, sooner the better, of course. She is getting married in a month. So before then.
Well, she's a Shadowrunner. Just burn the sin, and she's no longer paid.
Wait, who's she getting married to?
Well,
Up with the person who kidnapped her, probably. I don't know. It could be.
you're
I
getting
don't
married to
know anything about
Asael,
this job.
Sour. Technically, you're the ones who kidnapped her. No. Okay, so first, do you? He has your name, Sour.
I really adopted this moniker.
Oh god. There was this squeaky voiced brat. Plenty of squeaky voiced brats.
Okay, I need to know for clarification, Mr. J. Are we rescuing her on her own accord, or are we zip tying her and dragging her to your...
She asked that I do this. It's more, she's afraid that once she's married, he's going to move her somewhere else.
So, she doesn't want to be married.
She doesn't want to be here.
And
I
what's,
guess
what's the accepted collateral on both the target and...
Try not to draw too much attention. I need you to find her, rescue her, and then keep her safe for a day or two while I get a ride out. I mean, I'd hold her with me, but they're not too keen on humans where I'm staying.
Orcs? I thought it was an orc.
He's an orc.
Yeah.
understandable.
He's not staying at the ranch, is he?
Let me just point out, you are downtown.
Yeah, no, I assume he's at the Orc Underground, but I didn't want it to suddenly be he's staying at the same place.
No, he's staying at the Orc Underground.
Cool.
Which would make sense for an orc. So, yeah. I don't care too much about collateral, but try not to put extra marks on your head. I need to contact some coyote friends then to get us out. It's not like they can hang around all the time, and, it's, they're busy.
Now, we will do everything in our power to keep the extraction target safe. But will there be deduction if she gets hit by a stray bullet, surely fired by the opposite?
As
Stone's just gonna like raise her hand. Look,
just avoid her face. It's
Yeah,
how
that's
she
the money
earns the
maker.
money.
Contel's gonna squint a little bit and then go back to neutral.
He kind of realized what he said. No. She's good at
she's a
talking.
face.
Yeah, she's a face.
So,
Look, this isn't my job. Usually I'm just asking how much. And each.
I understand. Look,
Kind of sweating bullets.
I'll be glad to help. I
Okay,
can't
so we're
thanks for the rest of
agreed.
my team.
8,000 each.
8,000 each.
Actually-
And I forget your name.
Actually, out of character, you know what? No, it's too late for now. No,
What?
no I should roll con earlier on the I can't pay that much more. Since, runners lie to each other, but...
I will let you roll that. Because I don't see why not.
Oh.
Sour, you're so good at demanding things. Remember that?
Yeah.
Slides the note across the
that's all she
table.
does. From memory, I think I asked for an exorbitant amount of money.
You
that
asked
no
for
one ever
twice what
agreed
you
to.
guys were getting paid.
Yeah. But these are reasonable demands here.
Haha. Yeah, he's, not telling you the whole truth on that matter, Starling.
On the can't afford...
That's all I have.
At the same time, on the one hand, Stone definitely wants to go more money. On the other, he could definitely use that to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah. That's why I say I was asking.
Yeah, Sterling's fine with 8K.
Okay.
But she'll be happy with... she will be happy with the cred stick and Nuyen and handoff at location of choice.
The handoff will be... One second. I was trying to say that and I had broccoli in my mouth. The handoff will be where my coyote says. Once I contact them,
Huh.
I'll give you the guy's ability to contact, but look, if they say that's where they have to be, that's where.
Alright, just so you're aware, we're gonna check the cred stick before we bring the girl.
Runner's honor, I understand.
Yeah, so none, but I'm glad you understand.
That's what he means.
Yeah, Runner's Honor, the crit stick is 0 on it.
Trust but
The
verify.
cred stick is explosive. Alright. Okay, well, you give us the dates of what you do. I know I'm personally in, sorry, I shouldn't assume everyone else is in. I know Starling said they were interested. Cotton and... I don't know you. You haven't said much.
What's your dog whining?
The saddest of dogs.
What?
Thorn will introduce himself as Thorn.
You're Thorn?
Mm-hmm.
Sarah looks at you with a moment of terror.
Oh, I forgot!
They're just like, okay. And she looks at him on the astral, confirms he is. Wait, are you magical? Because I should.
Doing a sensing.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll do it. It's like,
Crit glitch.
oh my god, great glitching and thinking of my mental.
Oh crap, this is a big test! Aw, you passed.
So I think you're mundane, I guess.
Yep.
Sorry, my cat's meowing in the background.
Yeah, he appears mundane. Do you have cyber?
Yeah, he has a partial cyber skull.
Yep. And you see that.
Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Alright, yep. Nice to meet you, Thorn.
I assume Sour probably made like 8 different faces during the space of that.
Oh, yeah. It went from, like, horror to curiosity to horror to wait a minute, changed to astral face, went, oh, he's mundane, relief, then sort of amusement, then friend.
Different.
And this all takes place in the span of about 3 seconds.
Different Thorn. Yeah. Someone just raised one eyebrow and said, different Thorn.
It's complicated, don't worry about it.
He'll nod.
So, are you in?
Yep. I need to get my good deed in for the week.
Okay.
I'm good.
So, just to go over a couple things. Any records around here will have her under the name Mona Banks. But she'll know I sent you if you call her by her real name, Rose. And she's not been allowed comm links or anything like that under risk of being kidnapped. But she was able to tell me that she's living, and he sends you an AR address here. It's in Bellevue. And you see that this is an address that is registered to a Rudyard Smith's.
Can you put that into chat for me, since I don't have any idea how to spell that? Oh,
This
yeah.
was your J, by the way.
I know. Yeah.
Starling, you recognize this name as your J as well.
Starling's eyes just narrow a little bit when he sees the name.
This checks that he doesn't have this person as a contact.
Nope, I've never given this one out as a contact.
Good.
Mostly because, God, he would be, he's...
From memory, I don't think they'll liked him very much.
Starling, Sour, from memory, you know that, remember this guy was like, trust fund kid, rich.
Also petty enough to want to ruin a play because he wasn't.
You dropped out.
Also petty enough to want to ruin a play because he wasn't the sponsor or whatever. Because that's what it definitely seemed like to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was Sour... If you were you paying at all attention when Soup was going over how Mono should act?
Sorry,
Rose?
say again. You cut off a little bit at the
Sorry.
end there.
Were you paying at all attention when Soup was convincing Rose to play along?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Sour was there
Yeah.
because
Sour could be there and not paying attention. That's what I was asking.
this is very good. I will roll a memory to determine this. That seems valid.
I stepped out for a minute. Do we have a time frame on this job?
Yeah, I think it's 1 month until she's married.
Yeah, it's 1 month until she's married and probably is going to be moved to a different location.
Oh man, we have time for days.
Literally.
Next minute done in 16 days because that's how it always fucking goes at the end. Right.
You fuck around for a while and then...
So yeah, it's a memory.
So, start off with your first real memory of trying to go back to that moment is, oh right! They shot that other new guy so that she would agree to this with that drug thing. Huh.
Oh yeah.
You also remember tiny bits of lectures about, petty and vengeful and don't cross.
Yeah.
But mostly then you go back to this, remembering the and then the little dampened spot, and then it gets absorbed in, and then kind of looks like he wants to pass out for a while. That was really amusing. Kind of think about that for a bit.
Look, I liked the guy. He was really nice to say. So I liked him.
Yeah.
Flying together.
Yeah, they did fly together. Then you start thinking about being an eagle and how fun that was. Except that you were a kind of shitty eagle and he was a good one. So.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of going off on a little,
Yeah, everyone else continues talking for like a solid minute while staring into space, remembering things.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, other information. She is being allowed to go out of the kind of secure building she lives in for anything that has to do with wedding preparation, which would be dress fittings, venue visits, dance lessons, etc.
Do you happen to know if she has any of those?
I don't have that information right now. As I said, she could contact me once, and I kind of sold everything that I had or gathered up what money I'd saved and booked it up here. Is she typing with like one finger at a time?
Oh no, she's using like her thumbs, but it's still really slow. She has no DNI, so it's basically her typing.
Okay. Any other questions?
Give me a second, I have to think. My brain keeps going off.
Your brain is being sour. Look, I know she's getting married in a month, but the sooner the better.
I know we kidnapped her once already. I mean, someone kidnapped her once already. But does she have like any allergy to that?
Yes, she does. I have to go to my true love now. He does not say that. I say that.
Yeah, I assumed as much, hopefully.
I specifically remember her having...
I'm just going to put DNI so that you guys know that I was typing this rather than
The fact that Sour agrees with my idea tells me we should not do it.
This is a good moral barometer that you have there.
Sign Cortez. Always fun. Limited use.
Listen, it would just be so much fun to hit a wedding hyped up on combat stims.
Does anyone object to the marriage of these
Yeah.
two? I do!
Oh god!
Bam, bam,
She's not a real person!
She's a mouse! Casts like thing to turn her into a mouse.
Oh god. Okay, let me just triple check another thing, sorry.
Alright, I actually might have it in my documents as well. Give me a second. I try and
Because I
keep...
could have sworn, but it might have just been she was picky.
I think the force required would be too high than this, but I don't actually know stat buffing magic.
It has to equal the attribute.
Because I don't know if you want to be throwing Force Satan spells around.
Baby, please.
Oh, yes. Allergic to soy.
Okay. God, her life must suck. Maybe she has grill though.
Well, why do you think she went after high-paying targets? You also, I'll give you this, remember, one of the things was, just because of how gross it sounded, there was a special order, like, that she would always get for her coffee. It was a caramel raspberry mango half froth latte with real milk.
Can I get you to type that out for me? Because my brain heard all those words, but then refused to put them into a sentence that it would type. Thank you.
I kind of feel sick reading that. I just read your plan.
Alright. So no soy allergy people. Does she have any augmentations and things? I know she's like us, so she might.
She mostly doesn't know. Just pretty
Like
much
a data
the
jack and thing.
yeah, like the L basic.
Yeah.
Package.
Alright. Do you know anything about this Rudyard Smith guy?
I don't know anything. I only know that that's the address and his name's there. Kind of douchey sounding name.
Oh yeah, like he's
Very
I mean, he
douchey.
sounds like a big douche. Maybe we could talk to the Shadow Runners at some stage that did the job for him. So they might know more.
He's kind of giving you a look like, who do you think you're lying to? I can't. I'm really
The
not that
rest
great
of the
with
team,
lies.
she knows. Alright, so just to put it out there, she has a 1 rank in con, which is like she has 3 charisma, so she's really fucking bad at lying, which is why I'm like making her lie terrible.
I feel like 14 dice versus con is more than enough to see.
Like you don't even need to resist. I'm just like she's.
She can buy 1 hit.
Yeah.
You can buy more hits. You know she's lying.
Yeah, Stein's just gonna give Porky a look of. I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's a
I'm
look
so
of-
sorry, but I have to deal with this for the rest of this month.
Yes.
Does she like cats?
Cats? I
Like, does she have a favorite animal? Like your boyfriend, I imagine you know these things. I'd hope you would, or else what kind of boyfriend are you?
oh, no,
Just like throwing some slight shade.
she fed some of the cats in the area. They had a little food underneath the back porch.
Do you have any pictures?
No,
This man hate cats. Very
I-
important information.
she was the one that fed them. I didn't want to get
Don't
attached. They get eaten by an alligator.
Jesus. Wherever you're from must be scary.
But he looks like he's in physical pain right now.
So I'm gonna quietly buy him a drink.
Off of his
Do you have a
tab.
picture of your
No, I'll like order one from her own, have it paying for it herself.
It's just a double shot of Everclear.
Sorry, a picture
because
of
that's
what?
he-
He'll send you a picture. It's like she
I
took a
know what she
selfie
looks
of the
like
two of them,
the two.
of like her sitting like on his lap, like just like head tilted, you know, like the uber cutesy. And it's like on a series, like there's a picture of that, then there's a picture of her like kissing his cheek and then kissing him. Yeah, so basic. Dude, you read her drink order, right?
Yeah, it's like Sarah. It's like Sarah's being reminded how basic this person was. That's alright. So we have the address in Bellevue. We have the name of the person she's with. We know she's staying in a secure compound. We've got a 1 month time limit. We've got her allergies. What else?
Comes
do we
out
need to know?
She comes out every once in a while, as mentioned.
Yeah.
She has a series of a lot of series of appointments, like any dancing lessons she has to do.
Yeah.
Any dress fittings, going to the like gym to make sure she fits in the dress, visiting the venues, visiting the caterers, everything like that.
Sorry, let me do the voice. Like, bodyguard, like, jailers that, like, go with her? Do you know that? Like,
She said that there are two he always sends. There's sometimes more, but there are two that always go with her.
do I remember any bodyguard did that with, like, two of them? Like, was he with
No,
two
you
people?
did not
or,
actually.
like, a lot more?
When you met with him, he was in a room by himself. He had rented out the entire private room of a restaurant, of a high-class restaurant, and was currently picking out on cannolis, actually. You did not see anyone there, does not mean that they were not within shouting distance.
Yep.
Dude, I had to reread, like, all of my notes on the run, don't worry. I just haven't run many runs because I'm a shit GM.
Oh, no, I'm
You're
just,
a good GM.
it's just like, I have a terrible memory. Okay,
It was
I've
9
done
months
this run.
ago, you don't need to apologize.
Alright. Okay. So a couple of that's doable. I will put that on.
Oh, did she manage to? Did she describe the bodyguards in any way?
It's not really. She said, guy and a girl. That was it. She was trying to get a lot of information out. I mean, she might have said more, but my memory's not that great all the time.
It's alright, the drugs okay. Well, I think I have everything that I need. Is everyone else good to, like, rescue this? I don't know why, like, I said it like that. Rescue.
I heard the quotes again.
Yeah, I know. I did the quotes again with my hands. Like, why did I do that? Like, I'm not going there to murder her. I'm actually, like, rescuing her, so I don't know why I did the quotes.
This time for real.
I'm good to go.
I mean, to be fair, last time Sour was convinced she was actually in Los Angeles, so...
Oh, was she? Was that what she
That was
claimed?
what
Awesome.
she claimed, and then...
Oh, yeah, that was when she hated the person so much because she, like, made Sarah believe she was in Los Angeles. She was so excited to go to Los Angeles, and then she ended up in New Orleans, and she's like, well, this is not as fun. Yeah.
A little bit, that's what you hate her.
Yeah, like she was really angry. It's like all the fake lie stuff. I believe she was in LA. Anyway, Thorns. Sorry. Our character. You want to ask whether he has like the comlink or Rudyard or something like that? Sarah would never suggest this. Because
He
Sarah
does
is
not
trash
have
and
any. She stolen or borrowed someone else's to make the call.
Yeah.
And then accidentally dropped it down the toilet.
Accidentally in quotation marks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good girl.
So, because she's not allowed to have anything like that in case someone tracks her down and tries to kidnap her.
Like us.
Yeah, who would do that? Free.
He's still under the assumption that it was the runner team that it was extracting her from Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was her cover story back then, which you would know, Sour. That's the only reason I was saying it. Yeah, so...
Contel's eyes are starting to glaze over, so she's gonna go grab the J on the shoulder, like, with your girl, and walk out to her motor.
Wow, that was really like personal. Yeah, I guess we'll go save the girl. Save the girl, save the future. Shakes the J. Walks out. Ignore the
The J is not
Terminator.
going to actually return the shake, so it's like you grab a big meaty hand and then just try to move it up and down and it doesn't go anywhere.
She's just like hang out there, like for an awkward amount of time. I'm fully expecting he's never going to shake it, but she's gonna be like, and then he's just like not gonna do anything. And she's like, alright, I guess. And then she'll like try and play it off as if she's just wiping her hair, but it's been way too long by this stage.
Your hands are getting a little bit sweaty just because they're like touching for so long.
Well, not sweaty, but like sort of just like you can see like a bead of sweat go down her face as like she gets uncomfortable with the situation. She's just like ha ha ha, and like leave.
Yeah.
And then everyone sighs inwardly as they're just like, Jesus, this is what we'll work with. And yes, roleplay all your characters in that moment.
No, you're role playing the GM.
Cocktail and Sour just walked out, right? That leaves Starling and Thorn at the table with Jay.
Mm-hmm.
So Thorn looks at them leaving and looks back at Jay and goes, "I'm sorry. We'll go find her, and maybe they won't talk as much." And then he'll get up and leave.
Yeah,
You sweet summer child.
Starling's just gonna apologize for whatever that was. She's confused. I mean, obviously, gets what's going on. You know, confused why Sour's sour.
Yeah, I don't know why Starling's surprised. Sounds like based just on the data haven interaction.
I mean, there's up Data Haven, and then there's actually Sour.
Yeah.
It leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
So, Sarah will type on her next stuff because she sort of left the place, is standing at the front, then typing on her next stuff to the rest of you. By the time you're probably leaving yourselves, but she'll send you a message saying, "I've got a car. If anyone needs a lift, I don't really know how to drive it, but it's there."
I have a car too. It's part of my job is driving people around.
Do you know how to? Okay, so you know how to drive. Sorry, boys. So you know how to drive?
Of course.
Excellent. Like walks up to her car. Go home. Like hits the car and like the back.
How awful you are!
Like a horse.
Yeah, and then the car drives off.
Spank it on. The trunk.
Contel's motorcycle will drive on home, and Contel will get in the shotgun seat of Starling's car.
Thorn will polite that, and he will ask Starling, "Do you mind if I ride?"
Not a problem.
He will get in the back.
So
Shotgun
Thorn
at
is
the
the
tip.
only polite one.
Oh yeah, you're really right. That's really polite of me, Starling. Can I also get a lift? I can call my car back, like, if you don't want to.
Starling matches on the gas.
No, dude, you're free to catch a ride.
Okay. Awesome, thank you.
She like bows, like as if she's talking to like a Japanese businessman at Renraku, but for some reason she's bowing to you. Look, she's weird. And she'll climb into the back seat with her parashield dart rifle. Don't ask questions. Don't worry about it. By the way, that was in the boot of her car. She got that before.
I figured.
Drove off. Yeah. But you all know she didn't have a parashield dart rifle than me.
I also figured that.
Okay. Yeah, she'll get into the back of the car.
Okay.
Alright, but how do you guys want to do this? Do you want to do, like, physical recon first? Do you want to do, like, research with the Matrix stuff first? Do you want to, like...
Well, we can park the car, do physical, astral, and matrix at the same time. I'm presuming we have astral.
I can do astral. Like, sort of.
Define
It's
sort of.
complicated. Like, I can't do, like, the thingy where that other, like, people do where they, like, leave their body and go away. I have to, like, physically go there, and I might be able to look, but I'm not very good at it. I can talk to the spirits in the area, though. They might know something.
Yeah, close enough.
That might work.
Cool. Alright.
So, out of character, which one do we want to do first? Because they exist in planes of existence.
So, I mean, we got the impression that Envious knows this guy already, right? Or not Envious, Sour knows this guy already, right? Maybe Starling does too? No.
Say that again?
Some people know our Kid Burr or something like that, is the impression.
Yes. I've met him.
Met him, yes.
Okay. So, Thorn can easily do a couple matrix churches in the background while we do something else that does not become everybody's kidnap Decker Pinata, but that would work. I don't know.
Yes, I appreciate when people do not beat up Decker's pinatas.
Joke's on you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Anyway,
If they do, I fully encourage them to beat the mage.
Also, something important
So
we need to get out of the way very quickly. A safe house.
Well, I can do, like, some recon with the physical, and get the layout of the place. And then, like, can't tell if you go in and have a look at security and stuff like that. Maybe, like, you're good at, like, studying, like, devices. I'm not really good at that.
I can be.
Alright, so we can do that at the same time. Can we pull over in, like, an alley somewhere? That's
Good. Alright.
Thank you.
And Sarah will get undressed. Like, I hated that part of it. And
So, guys, you pulled into an alley, Sour got out and started stripping.
yeah, doesn't take too long. She just does go dress on.
Starling actually was exactly that scenario. She was turned into a pigeon once.
And
Just gonna say, she did this without telling you guys what she was doing, so.
it's fine. And she'll like give a little collar to Starling and be like, well, actually, we'll give it to Thorns because Thorns seems to be a tech. I should be like,
Yeah, could you just, like, put this on me in a minute and like, maybe, like, can you make it not stand out as much on Matrix?
Thorin is happy to put it on, but when you ask if he can make it not stay out, he goes, "That's not really my."
Okay, nice. I guess I'll just stay really far away.
Step out of the car, take off the dress, and turn into a bird. Specifically, a crow.
And then Fawn will kneel down.
Okay, sorry, I have to ask because I got a little bit of a lecture last time. How big is the bird?
The bird is.
'Cause I got told when you guys
size
turned
probably-
into eagles that you had to turn into giant eagles.
But okay.
That's what I got
this is a
lectured for
crow,
last
so
time.
if there's,
There,
it's the size of a crow. I don't know how big those are. When I typed in crow, it took me to another website. Give me a second.
Did you type in
Then-
Shadowrun?
Well, they're body too, so like they're not particularly
Okay.
large.
What I got told was that when you
Oh, this isn't an eagle. I've got an eagle, the thing I can turn into, but this is a crow.
okay.
Stats.
You know what?
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, I just want to verify because that was what I got lectured about
Right.
last time.
So, from my research, the carrion crow is 520 grams. So I don't think it's.
You know what?
I think it might have been someone misinterpreting a spell. What? Could
Yeah,
happen.
or misinterpreting the term eagle, because I know there are giant eagles. Yeah. Anyway,
Hang on. I remember seeing like a nature story. Don't
Okay,
they?
it doesn't really matter.
No, no,
If they question
no,
me,
no,
I'm
no. This is in character, not out of character. Yeah.
that's what I look like minus the arms, Athedia.
Hmm?
In game chat is what I look like.
with the arms.
How did you?
Hey.
How could you not find a crow? How did you get a flexing crow instead?
Well, I typed in crow, it came up with a lot of pictures of crows, and there was one with arms, and I'm like, well, I have to link the arms.
But
Advice is correct. Sorry, Chopper, go on.
sorry. This color. Could you make it look like some sort of like? I remember seeing a Nation documentary. Like tag birds with nanites for tracking.
I don't know.
They do. I have
Or tag.
parasitology, so I loosely know, bits and pieces of that. So at least I can't parasitology. No, that's Murphy.
I have actual zoology, but Sam doesn't care.
No, I do have parasitology, so I would know vaguely about tags. So I'll
Right. So
make it look like Tower's been a tagged bird.
No, I need to get centering.
So
Yeah,
like
but-
one of those like ankle collar things.
If it's possible, yeah.
You
Just
could
point
get
your
some
foot.
wire. Like some of those are literally just like twisty ties, basically around.
I guess it's more on like the I figure it's like
I can't do that either.
weird techno shit.
You don't necessarily know Thorns of Techno unless you said it.
No, so I was out of case, but yeah, good point. Never mind.
Resonance Veil is incoming, not outgoing. Otherwise, I would do that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never techno.
Alright. So, because I make poor life choices, I'll put all the extra points into agility. And yeah, she is now a crow.
Fall call, motherfuckers.
Damn
So I'll
right.
put the sensor collar on and fly away a little bit.
And yeah, she'll chuck that on her manipulation sustaining toe foci and mask both of the thingamajigs with her masking and extended masking.
Okay.
Yeah, and she'll just do a little bit of like physical recon of the Bellevue apart, and I'll roll navigation to figure out how the fuck to get there.
Yep. You knew exactly what I was gonna ask. Because, I mean, this might help. You've seen maps. You're able to pinpoint this, and this is literally a bird's eye view.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
That's a limit of 6. So, okay.
So, you fly up in the sky, and as I said, you kind of remember what the map looks like, and you kind of line up what the streets look like with the map, and you find the building that's right where it said it would be on the map. Hey, cool how that works.
Mm.
And kind of coast down to it, and then coast up because you hit a
While Sour
thermal.
flaps around, someone will get back in the car, go into VR, and just start a matrix search, just so that way it's already running.
Okay, roll that for me. And I'll get that once I'm done with the Sour, okay? It'll be pretty fast.
Real quick, how much space is in Chopper's car?
It's a Shenyang. It's increasing. It's got 6 seats total. It's a sports sedan.
It's okay. Contel's gonna run to her apartment, get her go bag, and come back to Chopper's car.
What's in the go bag? Because
I think we both know what's in the go bag.
we're not getting the rifle until go time.
Okay. I need my synth skin mask and my fake wig.
Right.
Okay, you can do that. So, Sour, you are able to get there. The address given was for the penthouse apartment, the entire top floor of this one building, tall building. These look like luxury apartments, so it's like condos. It's like these people could afford to have like an actual house, but this let them have like all the amenities paid for, like a gym there, limited in necessarily what the gym has, but like a pool, social things, like
The usual sort of like.
yeah, like places like this might even have like certain services or things like that will come and do work that you wouldn't have to like hire someone else. It's like they've been vetted by this company, like the people who manage the entire building, even though you own the condo, that kind of thing. Very nice. This is for a penthouse one. It does have a nice balcony. And you are able to kind of flutter down. There are birds there. There's some greenery things. And you are able to like rest on the balcony and perch there. Look around. It's a frosted glass door, but does have like those like decorative frosted, so you can still look through it if you're creepy.
And you know I am.
Oh, I do. You do see a redheaded woman kind of sitting there, looking very bored. Like, legit. She is bored enough to be watching the reruns of, like, a 10-year-old show. And it's not even a good
Doesn't
show.
look like a target.
She looks exactly like your target.
Okay.
Well, different hairstyle, more makeup, and much unhappier look on her face.
Okay. And can I see any security, like cameras or anything like that?
You do see security cameras throughout the building, throughout the room, with that many hits. There's one on the balcony as well. And you also see two security guards standing behind the couch where she is slouched.
I'd like to do a sneaking roll if I can to avoid being too obvious about like security.
You can make your I'm a burb roll.
Jesus, I got good at sneaking at some stage.
I remember I had etiquette last time, but this is more sneaking. Your etiquette was just flying around the city saying I'm a burb. You're apparently a sneaky burb.
Yes.
It's actually perfectly average. But you found like a shadowy spot on the balcony, like underneath one of the plants. So it's pretty hard to spot you.
I do a just doing a quick little sensing, getting a feel for the air, seeing if there's any major spirits, that sort of deal.
You don't see any major spirits in this area. Just there's a couple, just magic-y, but like nothing big. Are you looking inside at all? It's mage glass.
Yeah, I won't be able to see through the glass with any like wards or anything that is sort of like sticking out of the building a little bit or all. Or...
Some of the lower floors, like one of the lower floors has a tiny bit of a ward at the corner. This floor doesn't. Apparently he didn't see the need to do that.
Cool. And I guess I will do a spatial sense. Just to, like, get a little bit of a floor plan for
that. Just lets you like sense how big the floor is.
Depending on like of hits, depends on the but if something's not protected by a ward, it'll give me like the structure of like hallways.
Okay.
But what cameras like it gives me like the actual physical structure of the building.
Yeah, like here's a wall. Here's not a wall.
Yeah. Here is like it tells me the walls are reinforced, but it doesn't like say, yeah, there's a mag block here or anything like that.
Okay. Do you need to roll for that or?
Yeah, I'm just rolling for it.
Okay. While you're doing that, Thorn. Richard Smits. He's got a presence on social media. He's pretty much his father is the more well-to-do one. He works in his father's company, like under his father. Older money. Like this is a kid who grew up rich, is rich, doesn't know the value of a new yen. Is used to getting pretty much everything he wants. That's that kind of thing. Like he spends way too much money on shit and flaunts it. He's probably early 30s is what the social media kind of shows. Doesn't seem to really be covering his tracks there at all.
Since he's flying things, does he happen to mention anything about his fiancés, like upcoming appointments or anything stupid like that?
So he does have a couple places like on the like thinking about these places for the wedding. Give a like if you think that would be a good place. Except for you, Johnny, your opinions don't matter. Kind of these reviews of restaurants spiked up a lot. And like those location things where you can kind of say I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of see that for a while every Tuesday he would be showing up at this one dress shop, and every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. he's at a dance studio.
Okay, that's good information.
Okay. If you go in, I'll give you a map of the place straight out, Sour, but you do see, well, just like normal sewage and everything like that. This building, this floor itself, are you looking at floors below it as well?
Yeah, like this will do everything in a radius. Radius to 80 meters.
Yep.
I think that really sort of like stands out. I don't think
Yeah, you see, some places have more reinforced walls. There's usually each of these floors is like 1 or 2 rooms that have like heavily reinforced walls. That there's like without like a traditional like door opening. There's usually multiple bedrooms, multiple types of rooms. And you see an elevator shaft that seems to go to each of these floors. Inside the room area itself.
Cool. Any watered areas in this building?
So there are a couple small wards area, like the one that you see poking out of the corner of the building, about 2 floors down, and that one's a bunch more floors down. But about 2 floors down, there's a one that's just covering one of the central rooms. Like what you like, it's more in the center of that. And that's really what you see, but not too many.
And another all long way down.
Yeah, at the corner of the building.
Cool. And yes, I'll take that information and fly off back to the car.
Caw.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and like the sense of if anyone wanted to do like a electronic warfare or something to like take pictures or something, you can. So I can't do it because she's a burb. That's the whole reason she has it on there. So if the team wishes to keep it as well, feel free.
I can try perception too. See how that goes.
What's up? I'll turn it to first.
Okay, you're able to take some pictures, Thorn.
We have a picture of our target, and
Somehow, Sour managed to get a selfie. You're not quite sure how. Very good burp.
it's like a reflection in the glass of a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The eyes hold no mercy.
They're crows. They're little black beads.
Yeah.
You spot the building? Are you trying to look from where you're currently standing, or are you trying to look at the pictures, Starling?
I think Starlight was looking through the sensor collar as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you spot very similar things. You spot the bodyguards. You spot what looks to be probably Rose. Spot that there are a lot of cameras in this building.
Alright.
Because I would have seen the cameras through the sensor color sheet. Can I matrix perceive them? Like, can they tied to a host? Is it a security controller? Is there some shenanigans going on?
So there does seem to be a host for this building. It's a moderate level host. It's strong, but not strong for like a high class building. It's one of like the perks of buying one of these. What would you like to know?
The rating of the host and its attributes.
Rating of the host is a rating 4. And it has a firewall of 7, data processing of 6, And attack of 4 and sleaze of 5.
What was the sleeve? Sorry.
5.
Oh,
It's almost like this was designed to protect the occupants more than...
okay. So, Thorn will let the rest of the team know that the host, all their cameras are probably tied to that. If we needed to do anything with it, it basically doesn't stand a chance. It's Thorn, so that's definitely.
Wow, Thorn's nice. It's a host trying very hard.
Okay. Yes, that's gonna fly back to the car, and that'll take a little bit. Despite being a fast bird.
Call.
So she'll land back. Before she leaves, she'll scrub the signature. She'll thingamajig.
Did you
Which only
develop a
take a-
signature in that alley, by the way?
I did not, because Sarah doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, I was just curious.
I just picture a crow like with a sponge in its talons, like scrubbing the windows.
Apparently, I've got a really good flexible signature. So force 4 or less doesn't last. Interesting.
That's good.
Yeah, I like learning new things about my character. Good old flexible
It's a
signature.
little disturbing, but
Yes, the spatial sense doesn't even leave a signature.
the
Excellent.
person I am trusting to know their character doesn't know their character.
It's yeah, and I have no issues unless I get attacked.
Do you have any other questions about the host or anything, Thorn?
Nope.
Oh, for building height, it's about 10 total stories. So, tall building, but not tallest building.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what zone is this?
Do you have sailor?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll roll that real quick.
Assuming I'm reading the map right, which I might not always, it's a rating A.
You got off for a second. There was a rating A. Did you say?
A.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, okay, so not the highest.
No, this is not like luxury, but this is definitely like high with a bunch of amenities. That's the best way I can describe it.
Just to clarify, this is a building with several condos in it, not just one big that all belongs to him, right?
It's several condos, like each floor is its own condo. And, like the top couple floors have elevator shafts. Or like
What,
an elevator to use.
what floor is what did we spot Rose on?
The penthouse.
Okay, the top floor.
Yep.
Alright.
Wait, is the car still in an alley?
Yeah, is the car still in the alley?
We'd probably. Would you like a Like, would you like an etiquette check to be like we're just parked here for X reason. No, not don't.
I know. I just
We're not
need an
selling
answer.
drugs.
Is the car? Did you move the car at all, or did you stay in the
No.
alley?
No, because the last time, when Starling was a bird, they didn't move. They're not communication. If you move the car, you're fucked.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yes, you're able to get back to the car and put your dress on. It would have been really
Excellent.
funny if you couldn't, but
That would have been fun.
they just driven off with your dress.
Yeah, great. So, is there anything you want to recon, or do you want the?
I said we let our Matrix do a little digging. I don't think that hitting her here is hitting here is the best idea. If we can catch them while they're out somehow.
Yeah, I agree. And
Okay.
for that,
But to do that, we need to find out their schedule.
Can I see, because there are the two bodyguards that were creeping in the background for Rose, do I see either of their comments?
It's within 100 meters, right?
For silent, for outside of that,
Oh, right.
there's just no penalty.
See, the issue with that is that you don't have an exact location. You've got a list of comms. Like, there are a lot of comms in the area, but they're not to a specific location.
You dig the faces of the guards, though, right?
You would have the faces of the guards.
Right. So we look into the guards and we see if they have fine numbers
we can
registered
do
to them.
that.
Yeah, that you could do that. My issue is that you can't just pull one up.
Yeah, you'll just have. Yeah, if you just do a matrix perception with noise, you'll just end up with every comm link in the city with no reference. Would you like stat boosts?
If you want. Probably don't really need them. But...
The two guards you saw, one was like a shorter, like 5'2", lean black woman, and the other one was a very tall, very like heftily built white man.
Let's do a metric chart on
which?
the hefty security guard. So that finishes in 3 times.
Okay. With that face and everything like that, after you get the results back, what you get is, first thing you get are some military records. This guy served in the UCAS military for a while, no longer. He did leave about 3 years ago. You see his name and face also appear in some private mercenary, like private security, like who you'd hire to be bodyguard or to protect an asset or something like that. But for like private citizens versus a corporation. Because a corporation would just get a contract to someone, a private citizen might want someone themselves.
Okay. Did I get a comm code?
You find a comm code for the office to call if you were interested in booking security.
Okay. It might just be easier if we drive by the building to keep it in line of sight of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were trying to get in line of sight of it, you would have to wait until they came out because they are on the top floor right now. Okay? Just to be able to see it.
Well, it would just be the left side of the building, really. It's basically about the same amount of effort for Thorn to
You'd
crack the
still-
host in that way.
Need line
than
of
it
sight
is
on the
to
You'd
actual.
still need to be able to see the comm, because you'd still have the issue of you're getting all the comms in the building. This is a building with like at least 9 apartments in it, not counting the surrounding area.
Yeah, but if I know all the comms that are in a building, it's probably going to take Thorn like 3 minutes to sort out who's who.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that you'd have to sort that out.
Sure.
Alright. Your intuition's increased by 4 thorns, up to your augmented max, so increased by 2.
Yep.
And okay, you've done all that. And did you take any drain?
No. I increased hours, and I'm just doing his logic at the moment as my dice decrease more of the sustaining penalties.
So,
Thorn will take it psych though.
so you did Thorn first. I mean, yourself first. So
I did myself first, yeah. Alright, so I take 1 stun as a die for my magic. And you increase your logic by 2.
Thorn, you feel smarter. You didn't know it was possible, but you feel smarter.
Excellent.
And I think that makes you at your max, does it?
Yes, that would be max for both.
Yeah.
And I'll do your willpower.
Okay. Sorting through,
No, I'm done.
you do find a good number of comm codes. You can kind of sort them through by just ones that are listed publicly. And you come up with about 4 that are unlisted.
Okay. Then I can use those to figure out where the because I can essentially tag those floor they're on, and that will narrow down which ones are which.
You'd have to trace it.
Yeah, you'd have to get 2 marks and then use a trace icon. Action.
Tag doesn't require.
No, you have to have physical line of sight for tag on the thing itself.
Oh, right, it is lunchtime.
It just says single pan.
Except it does mention physical line of sight, as far as I remember.
What book is it?
Kill code.
Let me pull it up 1 second. It's easy enough to look. Yep, first line. May tag a number of targets in a single pan equal to their net hits within their line of sight.
Then the last side. I missed that part. Okay. I mean, I can roll whatever you want. There's basically nothing that will pop the information. It's just a matter of how much time you want to spend.
No, I do need the rolls, though, because you would need
Sure.
to get 2 marks on each, and then take a trace icon. Okay. So how would you be getting the marks?
Watchdog.
Okay, logic plus firewall. Bear with me 1 moment. Okay. You'll get a mark on that one. There's no way
Okay.
to...
And then I want to take a look at see what else it's
You wanted to search the files on this one? Okay. What would you like to ask?
I want to see what the owner's name.
Owner's name on this one is Isaac Cooper. That
Does
is the
that
name
match
that came
the-
up with the picture.
Okay. And then I will want his contact list.
That would be a matrix search to find. Because that is a file.
And I keep all those.
Yep. One second. Search is a legal action.
Search is just data processing. It's not illegal.
No, I said it is... Oh, a legal, not illegal.
Ah, yes.
Which is, you know... English is fun. Sorry, one second. I'm sorry. I'm not finding one thing I have notes on. This'll just take me a minute. I am annoyed and sorry. Okay. You do find a contact list. It has the number that was listed on the website, like to call if you were interested in booking, and that just says dispatch. It also has a couple other numbers. One's marked Lena, one's marked employer, one's marked like escalation, things like that. Just very like one simple one word descriptions. This looks like a work comlink probably.
Okay. And then I also want his message history.
Okay. And these aren't encrypted files or anything like that. That's why I'm just saying what they are.
Okay.
Okay. What are you looking for? Sorry?
His message history. He's been, messages he's been in his email, basically. Text, all that good stuff.
It doesn't really look like there's any record of that. As I said, this is probably a work comlink. Do you have any security knowledge?
No, Thorn does not yet.
Okay, yeah. Does not look like there's anything like messaging, like anything like that.
Interesting. Okay. So he's made no calls, no emails, no texts, or nothing, right?
There's a call history, not a message history. Those are different. Sorry. No emails or anything like that in and out. There is a call history. It looks like most of the calls are coming from the dispatch one, some from employer, and one or two from the Lena number.
Okay. Is there anything else of interest on his comlink that I should know about?
It looks like a pretty plain work comm.
And so then, just as a shot in the dark, Thorn is going to throw a watchdog down on the code.
You can com code or the com link.
Well, I mean, the code points to the comlink.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I get the wording right.
Oops, that's comlink number 1. Ooh, that's terrible. Go ahead.
You can edge that. It's not a glitch.
9 total successes.
And you can keep this. Okay.
Yep. I wonder if this one is. See if it matches the picture or the
So
person.
is this on the second com link or on the com?
The second comlink. Basically on the one number he has for Lena.
Okay. It's Leena, by the way. Okay, this com code is one of the 4 that you had kind of narrowed it down to. And you can get a mark on that one if you want.
Okay, and then kind of do the same thing. Just search her stuff to see if there's anything interesting in there.
Okay, I need a matrix search then.
Kind of keep all those.
Okay, you see some files. You see a contacts file. You see a schedule file. You see a work rotation file.
Okay, I'm definitely interested in the schedule.
Okay. So, this is on a file. Do you just want to open up the file?
I'll take a look and see if there's a data bomb or anything like that first.
Okay. That is matrix perception. Do have to ask you to roll. Okay. It does have a data bomb. It is a rating 3 data bomb.
Okay. The horn will kind of snort and use weakened data.
What did you say, sorry?
Thorn will use weakened data bomb.
Okay.
And so it fights back with double its rating, and any successes I get, and any net hits I get. Okay, I'll just try again. Okay, and so it was a rating 3.
Yep.
Yep. Then it just vanishes entirely.
Okay.
And I will make a copy of that file. editor. And it resists with addition plus data processing.
Okay, sorry. Envious corrected. First, I'm gonna need software because data bomb is still there.
Okay.
Thank you, Envious. I'm not up to date on techno bullshit. I'm not gonna roll. There's no. Well, I have to roll just to see, but. Yeah. Yeah, it's not illegal, but I have to roll just to see what it would get. I think that they look like eyes right now, so it's pretty much the expression. Oh. Okay.
And then it resists I'm making a copy of editor. It resists with intuition
Yep.
data processing.
One second, I'm just pulling up the information there. Sorry, intuition plus?
Processing.
I was just double checking my math.
Okay, I make a copy of the schedule, and then I'm also going to take a look at the duty rotation file. See if there's anything.
That one does not have any data bombs on it, so I just need an editor.
Okay, go for that one too. And I believe it was basically what was of interest on the
Yeah, there's not much on the comm links. It seems like they're mostly used to contact.
Okay. And I will jack out and reboot.
Yeah, on that one, just so you're aware, it seems to have a duty roster. It seems at night, one of them it's like when they get to have their off time or sleep or anything like that. It seems like she just marked down the sections of time she gets to sleep, and what time she's like able to not be on duty. Which it seems most of the time she's on duty. Seems like this is a long-term position that she has. By long-term, I mean you get no free time, but you get paid a shit ton.
Okay.
I forgot to say shit ton.
And what do we have in the schedule?
For the schedule, you see that every Tuesday there is something labeled fitting. There is something labeled gym. Every day at 10. There is something labeled a dance on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. occasionally through the week, you see, like for the next couple weeks, you see just names of different things you would recognize to be restaurants. And you see that on Mondays, that's the only day that doesn't have any of that other stuff in it. It just has a huge time chunk labeled like name of a park, or name of a church, or name of a hall, or name of a hotel.
Okay.
There is nothing like that planned. There is something, a little note on the day before the thing that's marked wedding of just avoid Rudyard. It seems like that is a personal note, not a professional note, but that would line up when a bachelor party would be.
Of course.
And this is Lena's
Okay.
comm. You did not see a schedule thing on Isaac's.
Got it. Okay.
I feel like Lena could be a weak link. I don't think she likes him at all. Maybe.
Okay. So it looks like she goes out relatively frequently. Most of the week, actually. So we have a lot of opportunities to potentially get her in transit. And then we also know when Lena, at least.
Alright, let's see. What was it? Every Tuesday a fitting? Did you hear that right?
Fittings Tuesdays. She goes to the gym every day at 10. Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday are dance lessons, and Monday seems like the day that they schedule for venue visits.
We just don't know what gym.
Correct, but
Is
I mean, shouldn't you find out if we just wait until she leaves, kind of thing?
what's the decision on parking?
Is it possible the gym thing's for the actual Lena bodyguard and not for the target?
I don't think so. But does the time off match the gym times? Or
You see some of them do.
yeah, I think this is for Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think it's probably going to be the easiest.
it's right. At the fitting, I could go. Try to make small talk with her.
Mm-hmm.
Try to drop the hint that we're here to help.
Yeah. Does anyone have forgery?
No.
Dang it. Fine then.
I have a contact to. No, never mind.
Alright.
We can look into someone who would be willing to forge things. What was your idea?
Oh, it's not really like it was one of those things where it's just like it'd be nice to have, but like it's not pivotal to the plan. Because I was going to say like we could forge an appointment to go pick flowers and like have the flowers she needs to, so that she knows that we're coming at that stage. And like call up like
Every location she goes to is just filled with roses.
Look.
I'm sorry, I'm
really
cracking up.
But we could do the thing of, I think extracting her from the wedding place is a good, because if it's just we'd need to like spread out first. I think like Starling, can you get a job at like the wedding venue thing, like the fitting place? I don't know why I'm not doing the voice. I am so sorry. Actually, I'll do it.
Okay,
You
one
guys
second.
prefer
I'm
I
gonna-
talk normally for your sanity?
I like the voice though. It's awful, but I love it.
I'm going to say we should stop for a few minutes, partially because I just had 3 sodas.
I'm still eating my lunch, so.
I just finished my soda
I'm
by
happy.
spilling it all down my front, too.
You know it's meant to like go in your mouth and down your throat into like your stomach, right?
Look, I've
Unless,
got a
like-
drinking problem.
I'm not commenting on that.
It's
Feel
an
like I'm
airplane,
walking into
right?
a trap. Okay, cool. Well, if we're going to take a break, how long? 5, 10 minutes?
Let's say until 10:10. Sorry, that's my time. 5 minutes.
5.
Which is something 40
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, 11:40.
Stupid half-hour time zones.
All good. Yep. So 5 minutes. I'll see you guys when we get back.